Hey guys, so today I will be doing a top 10 Harry Potter characters video, and this is my personal list, so please don't comment below that it's crap or that you don't like the same characters. Okay, so number 1 is Arthur Weasley. I think that his love for muggles is just so funny and amazing, and it really makes me question muggles as well. Like, what is the function of a rubber duck? I don't understand it. So yeah, I just love his character, and he is my number 10. My number 9 is Hermione Granger. She is just incredible and amazing, and I think that she has to have some sort of strength to be around boys so much, because her two best mates are guys, and they aren't her best mates at the start. They aren't that great to her, and yet when push comes to shove, she sticks up for them, no matter what. And she is like the smartest person there. Let's be honest, without her, Harry wouldn't have even defeated Voldemort at all after his first attempt. My 8th is Remus Lupin, and this is because his furry little problem, as I tend to call it in my videos, and as James calls it, as said by J.K. Rowling in the books and on the website Pottermore. I think that it's great to see a good werewolf, and someone who's not happy that they're a werewolf, doesn't want to become this mindless creature that hurts the people he loves. So I just love Remus for that reason. My number 7 is Sirius Black. You might be thinking, why is he so low? And I'm sort of thinking that too, but the character himself of Sirius is so well developed. So there's so many layers to him. In the first book, where he's introduced, the Prisoner of Azkaban, he is this evil person, or that's what we think. He's evil, he's not to be trusted, he's Harry's godfather, he's betrayed his best friends. We then, of course, find out that he isn't, and he's actually a very nice person. A little bit twisted, but yeah. And he turns into this really caring person. We learn about his past. His mother wasn't very nice, well, actually downright abusive. And yeah, I just love the character of Sirius, and I love the layers that we get to see. My number 6 is Tonks. She's super quirky and crazy, and she's just incredible. She really shows up the boys on several occasions, which I absolutely love. Now, number 5 is Snape. And you might think, as I've got a Snape poster behind me, and my friend has drawn or sewn Snape onto my tapestry, that he'd be higher on the list. But he's not, because he had us confused for so long, and although he is a great character, and I love his character development, I love that we're never sure what side he's on, and ultimately he's good because of his love for Lily. I still think that although Snape is awesome and incredible, and I love him to bits, he doesn't go the right way about anything. he kind of blames Harry. That's shown through his character, and I just think it's very he had good reasons to do what he did, but that doesn't excuse why he did them. The wrong thing done for the right reason is still the wrong thing. My fourth spot, number 4, actually goes to 2 characters because you can't separate them because they're Fred and George. And this is because they're so funny, and they are mischief. They are mischief. If mischief was a person, it would be them. I just find them so funny, so like boys that I know at schools. They prank a lot. They're very fun to hang around with. They're great. So that's why he's number 4. They're number 4. Number 3 is Draco Malfoy, and he's number 3 because I think he's really misunderstood, and I'm sure lots of you are thinking that I'm crazy right now. But in the first book, I didn't like him. He was a spoiled brat and he was awful. But in the Chamber of Secrets, where you meet his dad and see how his dad treats him, I started getting an air of sympathy for him, because he has obviously had such a tough life and he's been brought up with this strict, pure blood mania, as Sirius calls it. And although Sirius was able to get out of it, Draco has obviously not been that lucky. And if we think about it, if Sirius had got put into Slytherin like Draco had, the hat didn't even touch his head. I think that Sirius could have gone the same way as Draco, so I don't think we can fault Draco, and we get a sense of more of a sense of him as a person in the Half-Blood Prince, and he's just so misunderstood and so abused, and I think it's awful. So yeah, I sympathise a lot with him, and I feel really sorry for him. My number 2 spot goes to Ginny. She's extremely strong and independent. She's grown up with 6 brothers, which must have been really, really hard. I have 1 brother and he still pisses me off. So I think she is incredibly brave as well. And she kind of gets on with stuff. In her 7th year, she's just kind of like, yeah, I'll get on with it. In her 6th year, she's just kind of like, my brother's gone off, like, with my boyfriend / ex-boyfriend who's left me because he's done that for some stupid noble reason, and my best friend's gone off with them. So she's just kind of like, I'll just get on with it. Just spend some time with Neville and Luna, and yeah. Which brings me on to my number 1 character. As I said in another video, my favourite character overall is Luna. Not only because she's a Ravenclaw, like myself, but because she's crazy and awesome, wise beyond belief, and my older sister actually says that she's like me, which I don't quite understand because I'm not as loony, but oh well. You're probably wondering why Ron and Harry and Dumbledore aren't on this list. Or McGonagall. McGonagall's my 11th, so come on, give me some credit here. I found it really, really hard to decide on this list. Harry, Ron, yeah, they're great, but Harry kind of gets by luck quite a lot. He even says that. in the 5th book, he doesn't know what he's doing half the time, and it's Hermione that helps him out of jams. Ron, I love Ron to bits, but at the same time, come on, man up, Ron. Took you 7 years to admit you like a girl, come on. And Dumbledore, if you don't like Snape, you kind of have, although I do love Snape, if you're a person who doesn't like Snape because you think that he's abusive, he's manipulative, just look at some of the things that Dumbledore does. He doesn't tell Harry a lot of the stuff that he's meant to, or that Harry should know, should be told. He manipulates situations. He's not a bad character, before you all shoot me. He is amazing and I love Dumbledore, but he's not top 10 for me. If you'd like me to do another top 10 video, leave a comment down below. This wasn't my idea to do. I got a message through the YouTube Messenger asking me to do this video. So I looked at the Bakeys top 10 video to get some ideas. I might leave a link to that below, or click the card or something. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, comment down below who's your favourite character.